This video is brought to you by Privacy. Privacy lets you buy things online using virtual cards instead of having to use your real ones. Right now, new customers will automatically get $5 to spend on their first purchase. Go to privacy.com/1000 to sign up now. Hey, I'm 1000. This video is gonna be quite different from my usual content. I had this whole video done, filmed, edited, the artwork made, and then I found out some information that led me to remake this whole video, coming at it from like the total opposite direction. So hang in there with me. This was a rabbit hole I was not expecting to fall down. This video was supposed to be about the creation of my first crypto art drop. I was going to release NFTs of my digital art and sell them. Now, I'm sure many of you are like, what the hell are NFTs and what's this crypto art thing all about? Which is exactly where I was at not too long ago. But I explained the whole thing in the intro to my previous version of this video, so I'm going to play that real quick. Hey, I'm 1000. Today, I am going to be designing and dropping my first piece of crypto art. Oh! That's right, I'm gonna be taking a piece of my digital art and turning it into an NFT.
What's an NFT?
NFT stands for non-fungible token. Now, when something is fungible, it can be exchanged and still hold the same value. So like if I had a $20 bill and you had two $10 bills, we could swap and it would be all good. We would both still have $20 because the dollar is fungible. Non-fungible is something unique that can't just be substituted, like a piece of original art, for instance. That's why being an artist is so dang cool.
I love my job.
So like I was saying, NFTs are non-fungible tokens. You can think of a token as like a digital certificate of authenticity. And these tokens are stored on a secure database called the blockchain. And if this all sounds like a bunch of crypto-dense information, I feel you. But all you really need to know is it's an amazing new technology that allows digital artists to release their art and adds so much legitimacy to digital art. Because these pieces of digital art are tokenized and uploaded to the blockchain, you can tell that it's real and authentic. And these NFTs are becoming hot ticket items, big investments, baby. It's like a super cool way to collect digital art, or like really any digital assets. People are collecting them, people are buying them, people are investing in them, they're selling them, they're flipping them. They buy them one day, they go up in price, they sell them the next day. It's like, it's so crazy right now, and I love it. It's like this new technology that just allows a brave new frontier in the art world. It's like, oh, it's so exciting. Look how excited I was. So anyways, I made the art for the drop, I made the whole video, and I was gearing up to tokenize these pieces of digital art to have them be minted as NFTs. And then I put out this Instagram post where I was like, hey, I'm working on my first ever NFT. It's gonna drop exactly in tandem with my next YouTube video. Be hyped, be prepared. You know, I was kind of just trying to tease it a little bit and get my audience a little bit excited for my first NFT drop. And I started to get comments rolling in, the typical comments of like, that's dope, and people being excited to get one, and some people being like, what are NFTs? But then I started to get a few comments trickling in asking me about what I thought about the environmental impacts on what I was about to do. I saw these comments and my knee-jerk reaction was to brush them off. I had made the whole video, I had made the art, my plans were my plans. My production schedule on this YouTube channel is really, really insane. I do everything myself, and I just did not want to see these comments. But then these comments started to get more comments on them, people replying to each other, people directly calling me out and being like, 1000, what are your thoughts on this? So I went on Google and typed in something like, why are NFTs not bad for the environment? Because my defensive brain was looking specifically for information that would prove me right. I found an article written by Super Rare, which happens to be an NFT marketplace, a place where they sell NFTs. I read through it, it had information on why NFTs are not bad for the environment, copy and pasted the link, popped it into the Instagram comment thread that was going on, calling me out, and I was like, cool, boom, NFTs aren't bad. There's the information, my hands are clean. Well, some folks very respectfully pointed out, like, dude, that article is written by Super Rare. Super Rare is a marketplace for NFTs. Of course, they're gonna say that NFTs are not harmful to the environment. And their information in that article did seem quite compelling, but those people who were commenting were like, check out this article, check out this article. And I really, really, really did not wanna look at those articles. I had done all this work. I had announced this was coming out. These videos are not quick or easy to make. make. This was a major monkey wrench in my plans, and I was like, dude, NFTs aren't bad, man. It's all good, bro. Like, that's just haters and naysayers, and like, you got this, bro. You know, you made your video, put it out, dude. You probably make some money. It's all good. But I was like, okay, dude, you at least gotta look at these articles in case more people start calling you out on it. You need to have a somewhat educated argument. So I went to one of these articles that one of these respectful commenters slash fans gave to me. And the information in there was really very shocking to me. So after I read through that whole article and started to feel pretty bad, I went to Google and I changed my search. I initially had searched, why are NFTs not bad for the environment, which is like inherently biased, and I changed it to, are NFTs harmful to the environment? Question mark. And I had 4 or 5 different articles pop up, and I read through them, and I found a lot of information in these articles that showed that NFTs, with the current way that they're structured and the current way that the marketplace operates, are potentially devastating to the environment. And the stuff that I was reading was making me like absolutely freak out about what I was planning to do. I eventually stumbled upon research by Mimo Atkin. I'm probably saying that wrong, but in reading this article, according to Atkin, an NFT drop very similar to the one that I was planning to do with this video used 138,272 kilowatt hours of energy and emitted 85,777 kilograms of CO2. And this is equivalent to 40 years of the average European citizen's energy consumption. Oh man, I was freaking out. 40 years? Dude, even if I use no energy for the entire rest of my life, it would like barely equal what I was about to use on this one NFT drop. These numbers are also comparable to flying a plane and burning jet fuel for 5 weeks straight nonstop, or using a computer for 334 years. To explain a little bit further, I'm gonna quote from Duncan Green's article. For those who are a little bit fuzzy about how blockchains work, a key component is proof of work. Now, there are other ways to run a blockchain, but this is the way that is used by all the major players right now. Proof of work. You ask a computer to solve a bunch of complex equations which validate transactions elsewhere on the network, and you get rewarded for that transaction with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum. This is called mining. The problem is that solving a bunch of complex equations requires a lot of computing power, which in turn requires electricity. While renewable energy is becoming more common, most grids are still dominated by fossil fuels, particularly in China, where most mining takes place. A single CryptoArt NFT involves potentially dozens of transactions. Acton analyzed 18,000 of these tokens, finding that the average NFT has a footprint of around 211 kilograms of CO2 equivalent. That's the same as a EU resident's electrical power consumption for more than a month. Oh boy. Duncan goes on to say, are you with me still? Great, because we haven't talked about additions yet. The above analysis covers one-off NFTs, where there are only a single token for each artwork. That's how marketplaces like Super Rare work. But there are other marketplaces like Nifty Gateway that allows creators to sell the same work more than once. So lots of people can own a copy. That's nice for people who want to own copies, but if you sell 100 copies, you multiply your carbon footprint 100 times. I was planning to make 3 different NFTs available, and when you add them all up, the total number of copies, the edition number, would have been 600. The environmental impact of this single NFT drop, according to these articles, would have been absolutely gigantic. Now, I'm just kind of a regular guy. I try to be eco-friendly when I can, but I'm not like a full-on environmental activist. I don't spend countless hours researching every single purchase that I make to see if it's the most green possible, eco-friendly purchase that I could possibly be making. You know, I buy regular clothes and shoes, I shop on Amazon, I have a freaking iPhone, I drive a gas car, although I only drive like 10 miles a week because I pretty much never leave my house. I do recycle, I do use LED bulbs whenever I can, but I also run a merch business associated with this YouTube channel, and we do ship out a big chunk of packages like all the time. I would say I have like kind of a average carbon footprint for a citizen of the United States / small business owner. But the information that I found associated with the energy consumption of these NFTs in these articles just completely blew me away. Now, Ethereum, which is the cryptocurrency that almost all of these NFTs are operating on right now, is based on the proof of work system, but they've been saying that they're gonna switch to proof of stake on Ethereum 2.0 for years and years and years. It's not easy to change your whole system of how your cryptocurrency works. And it's still probably years and years in the future to where they will make this change if they ever do. So when I was first reading this information, I was like, but Ethereum is changing soon, like it's gonna be all good. They're switching away from this super energy intensive system over to this system that's gonna be way less energy intensive, so it's all good. But as I was doing more and more research, it's like, who knows when that's gonna happen or if it ever will happen. If an NFT marketplace opened up that used a proof of stake currency, I would jump on that so fast. The technology of NFTs is incredibly exciting to me. The idea of cryptocurrency is incredibly exciting to me. Now, I am absolutely not blaming artists for selling NFTs. I personally had absolutely no idea about the environmental impacts of NFTs until I decided I was gonna do one for myself, and some of these folks brought this to my attention. It seems like almost none of this information was generally available even 4 months ago. Maybe I could have released these NFTs. Maybe I could have made a couple $100,000 from the sale of these NFTs. Maybe my fans who jumped on it early could have made some money themselves reselling these NFTs on the marketplace. But to me, that's not worth it for the devastating impacts that this could have on the ecosystem. And my art is something that I want to be proud of and feel good about, and I definitely don't want to turn my art into a source of guilt for me. It could be a big payday, but I don't want to destroy the environment for my future daughter that's on the way. I don't really have the expertise to be able to like 100% verify all of this. I searched online for stuff to like debunk this information. I really wanted it to be false and alarmist and just crypto haters and NFT haters and people who didn't get it. But so far, the only thing that I found is that article from Super Rare, which is an NFT marketplace itself, and I definitely encourage you guys to look at that one too. I was never that good at math. I'm not like a computer coder. I'm not like an expert in any of this. I want it to be wrong. I want the NFT marketplace to be this amazing thing, this amazing future for digital artists like it really seems like it could be. If you guys have any information, I would love for the comments of this video to be like a respectful conversation. I'd love to learn some more about this subject. But for me right now, I can't dive in. I was 100% prepared to dive in head first into this. I thought it was so cool. I was so pumped up, but now I'm like, until something changes, until new information is provided, until these NFT marketplaces switch off of a proof of work cryptocurrency and onto a proof of stake currency, I don't know if I can do it, man. Again, I'm not attacking artists. I'm not attacking crypto enthusiasts. I'm just putting this video out there because I need to explain why I am not taking part in this, especially since I already announced that I was on Instagram and I announced that I was on the YouTube community tab. I just gotta explain myself. I have links to all those articles that I read and that I'm referencing in this video down in the description. I really think it's super interesting information and really important information. And I also have a link to that super rare kind of rebuttal saying that NFTs are not necessarily hurting the environment down there. I encourage you guys to take a look at both sides of the argument. So yeah, that's where I'm at with NFTs. I was not expecting this video to be like this at all. As a matter of fact, I have a whole art video made, and this is an art channel. So thank you for listening. Let's jump into the actual art video. All right, here we go. All right, let's crack open the old iPad and see what we can come up with. On this piece, I'm starting my sketch just like I start a lot of my pieces. I'm using my iPad Pro in an app called Procreate. The rough concept is I kind of wanted to represent the world of crypto as like this defiant punk kid, kind of futuristic, definitely has like a crazy style, doesn't really care about your rules, man. He marches to the beat of his own drummer. For this first drop, I was trying to make something that is quintessentially 10-100, a very recognizable style of mine, while also trying to push things forward and do something that I haven't done before. I'm not sure if I achieved both of those goals, but I definitely really like the way this piece turned out. This sketch took me about 2 days to complete because I was really trying to focus on making something that I thought was super dope, and I hoped that other people would think was super dope too. All right, I finished my sketch. I really like the way it turned out. Got this kind of crazy, wild street kid, kind of the streets of Tokyo going on in the background. Got the watchers here, got the instigators, got some of my classic 1000 style going on, but also something a little bit different. And then I got inspired and decided to do another one. I didn't film it, but I'll show you guys what I did. This one's called Growth. I don't know what happened here. It's like all made of plants and flowers and really kind of a strange piece of art for me. I definitely stepped way outside of my style, definitely stepped way outside of my comfort zone. Never really drawn anything like this before, but I wanted to do something just like really different than what you might usually expect from me. It's got a really trippy, really surreal kind of vibe to it, and I personally am feeling it. You guys gotta let me know what you think of it. But this will be the second piece of brand new art that I designed for these NFT drops. So now I'm gonna shoot these over to Photoshop, and I am going to start coloring them and designing them and turning them into full digital illustrations. I like to bounce between my iPad for the sketching and bring it over to Photoshop for the coloring. I'm super used to the world of Photoshop. I've been coloring my illustrations in Photoshop for years and years, and just the robust tool set available in Photoshop is absolutely my favorite environment to do my digital colors in. When it comes time to do the shading on the character, I like to use my iPad as a second display to be able to control Photoshop with. I use an app called Duet Display so that I can use my Apple Pencil but still have it connect to the version of Photoshop that's on my computer. First one done. I am just about to jump in on that second illustration. But first I just got to let you know about today's sponsor, Privacy. Privacy is a spectacular tool that makes it super easy to manage your financial lives online while also keeping your information secure. By generating virtual numbers, Privacy masks your bank information so you never have to worry about giving it out to people you don't know online. And you can close your virtual cards at any time. I like to make multiple cards that are specific to each merchant. So I have like an Amazon virtual card, I have a Netflix virtual card for that month after month subscription, but it's never my real card number. So if there's ever any breach, your boy's secure. And you could be too. And with that card that I do have for Netflix, I set a spending limit that's exactly the subscription price. So if Netflix ever decides to pull a little fast one on me, I'm like, I got my Privacy card. Plus they have different plans. So like if you wanna earn 1% cash back, you can go with the Pro plan. If you're a small business owner and you wanna make sure that expenses are all legit and everything, you can go with the Team plan. And the best part of this whole shebang is it's absolutely free to sign up for Privacy. So what are you waiting for? Go to privacy.com/1000 to sign up for your Privacy account. You guys aren't gonna believe it, but new customers get $5 to spend on their first purchase. That's freaking $5 for free, dude. So go to privacy.com/1000 to sign up now. Ooh. Thanks Privacy for sponsoring this video. All right, let's jump back into that second illustration, then we're gonna be done. Simple as that. Here we go. Yeah. Thought of making NFT, found out there's a dark side regrettably. I don't really want to be the plainest enemy. I don't really want to use that much energy. I probably could have sent my daughter to college, bought a Tesla, put it in my garage. It's so rare to be rich and be an artist, but how can I ignore incriminating knowledge?
Photoshop, make the guap.
Damn, here comes another NFT drop. Trying to make it rare and trying to make a lot, but in the end you gotta pay the cost in megawatts. I don't need that, I'm already comfortable. I am unique, I'm already not fungible. Gobble up the energy, you eat it like a Lunchable. For me, the NFT is untouchable. All right, I finished the art. I made this one and I made this one. I'm kind of feeling how they came out. Let me know what you guys think of them. If you like the pieces of art, maybe leave a like on this video. So, obviously I'm not dropping these as NFTs anymore. We talked about that at length at the beginning of this video. Instead, I'm gonna do it as a traditional print release. I'm gonna bundle them together and they will be available on my website for the next 5 days. Now, obviously there will still be a carbon footprint associated with this print release, just like anytime I make a piece of art, but the the environmental impacts of this print release will be orders of magnitude less than what I was planning to do. I'm gonna make these as 16-inch by 20-inch fine art giclée prints on museum quality archival paper. In the print bundle, you're gonna get one print of each piece of artwork. You're gonna get a sticker version of each piece of artwork. And for every single order that's placed, we're gonna plant 10 trees. I'm gonna be working with one tree planted to plant some trees for every order placed and hopefully move that needle in the other direction. Also, for one in every 50 prints, I'm gonna flip the print over and do a quick little sketch on the back, make it a little bit unique for some of you lucky folks who got your hands on the prints. Each of them will be hand signed and numbered. Now, obviously I wasn't expecting to release these this way. I was expecting to drop them as NFTs, but that's not happening anymore. So please, these are pre-order. Give us a little bit of time. I gotta, order the prints and order the stickers, and my employees have to pack them up, and it's gonna take a little bit of time. So give us about a month, 3 weeks to get these put together. This is a pre-order. Please be patient. You will get your stuff. So head over to 1000art.com to the prints page for the next 5 days. Get your hands on that print bundle if you want to. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. You can even ring the bell if you want to know exactly when the next video is coming out. Get notifications. Thank you so much to my patrons, and thank you for watching this video. My name's 1000. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.